Brosplay!
If you listen to the radio, they're talking about the capture of the Queen.
Like Queen Amidala?
No.
Dude, did you know that she's young and naive?
Yes, I was aware.
Queen Amidala is young and naive. You know who was young and naive? People who made that movie. Who believed it was going to be an internet success. Not an internet, an international success is what I meant to say.
Wasn't it an international success?
Monetarily, it might have been.
I mean, isn't that all we measure by amount nowadays?
I find averages are weird because most people are not articulate or intelligent enough to have any sort of qualitative statement, so they utilize extremes. Like, have you ever noticed that people either love or hate Avatar? There's very few people.
I have actually noticed that.
Yeah. Few people say, you know what? I felt that it had many great points and excellent visuals, although it was kind of an overdone story. Like, no, it's just like, fucking hate that movie, or, Jesus Christ, that movie was good! When's the next one coming out?
Hey, that movie was good!
I hear it's coming. The second one's supposed to be underwater.
I thought you meant, like, I thought you were gonna say, like, under construction. We took him out!
Yes!
We took him out!
The next one is under construction. In between James Cameron's ridiculous adventures as an engineer, philanthropist.
Fuck me!
Nice. Get him! Shoot him!
Damn it!
4 of diamonds. Oh, I thought the 4 with diamonds was on the man weapon. He's not. See? Man weapon.
Don't you even... Oh, you bitch.
Hilarious. Very intelligent.
What?
Shit. What happened? Did he kill himself?
Yeah, I don't even really know. Oh, there's still a hostile helicopter.
I think you should run.
That stings a little.
Oh, I thought he said it stinks of it. Oh. Who is he shooting at?
I don't even know. No one's still left.
Was that almost an mid-air collision that I just saw?
Oh, I think so. No. One was a jet. One was definitely much higher than the other.
I'm so impressed going back to these PS2 games, and because some of them hold up, and some of them really, really don't hold up. It's amazing how many of them still feel good. Like the PS2 controller we have here is... Oh, you brought the nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even with the one that I have that's not so nice, it still feels fantastic. The game was still designed well.
I think that an art style is easily...
You just shot...
What happened? I didn't even see it.
Okay, I want a slow motion replay of that. He got shot in the air as he fell out of the helicopter.
Such a brutal way to go down.
Oh, I love that the output of this format is so much better than our side.
Oh wait, are these guys my enemies?
Not at the moment, but you were flying an...
Yeah, they're my enemies.
Oh, you're also flying an NK helicopter.
Yeah, but I hadn't been disguised yet. That's, like, you'll see when I've been flying for a little while. You'll get an actual marker indicating that you're in disguise.
Right. Yes. Oh, doesn't it show up right next to the MD 500 Scout?
Yeah, that little gap that seems like it should be filled with something. You get your little flag down. Yeah, see?
It's difficult to design a UI that gives a lot of information but isn't intrusive or obstruction.
This one's pretty good. I like the way they've set this up.
Yeah.
Health always shows up on the same side, even though that means you can't tell what your health is while you're in a vehicle. So you do have to just remember.
That's a big of an issue, yeah.
How high up am I right now? Jesus! Not high enough.
You have a distance or an altitude meter right there.
Oh, an altimeter.
Altimeter. Altitude meter. Altimeter. Hey, potato.
Something like that.
Potato. Dude, aluminium is actually just as correct
as aluminum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a weird one. Australian people and North American people really go at that.
I was always on like Dane was always telling me about that from
Such mayhem?
I don't know if we've explained, but Nilsson's special move is that he has like a whole like grace grace period after taking damage that would normally kill the other two people, so it's a little bit of a different playthrough. But yeah, Dane's always given me a hard time about that, and I was always giving him a hard time about that because he believed it was aluminium because that's how they say it in Top Gear.
Oh.
And Wales, yeah. But I was always like, no, there's so many ways to pronounce things, but it's not spelled minium. And then we went and looked it up, and it turns out it actually has both spellings for some reason. Yeah,
aluminum and an aluminium is really just the difference of one letter, one single I out of place.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is completely different there. It's like color and color, which is obviously not descriptive if you don't know I'm adding a U.
45-second loading screens.
Well, you don't want to read about the tow missile?
Welcome back to 2003.
Yeah.
We hope you've enjoyed our little time capsule.
Oh, they're giving me all kinds of stuff. See, when I have to pay for it, you're not giving it to me.
The Chinese and South Koreans are on a collision.
That's an interesting point.
But they did give me full health, so I have nothing to complain about.
It's like people who want free shit because they're customers. You're not a customer if you're not paying us.
I didn't even think about it that way. I was just going to say, like, how many customers do you think there are, buddy? Zoom. Wait, there's an option to zoom in but not out?
Propaganda Village.
This is a terrible map.
Are you sure? There's no zoom out? You just zoomed out.
Yeah, that was because I was already zoomed in. Like, I'm able to zoom back out.
You mean all the way out?
Yeah. Mostly.
Oh, okay. So there's no incremental zoom out?
No, there's just you press X to zoom.
Get it together, pandemic.
Oh, this is...
Jesus, stop getting shut down by gigantic multi-global conglomerate and fucking shit.
How dare you be weaker than massive companies?
How dare you take a ridiculous amount of money to be part of a huge company only to be shut down without your knowledge? Fuck you.
Should have seen it fucking coming.
You should have been ready for the pandemic.
Woo! As OK Go would say, the writing's on the wall.
You know who I really like, and I really like their message?
You mean other than us?
Well, I mean, I like us. We're pretty cool. And I'm a legitimate fan of the show.
Go team us.
Fucking, who does the song, I forget their name, I'm sorry, the Pumped Up Kicks?
I have no idea, actually.
Fuck.
Let's both apologize to them.
Yeah, I can't remember their name. But they have, I had their whole album, and they have one song, where the chorus is focus. You gotta focus on your ability, and all the verses are about accepting other people and learning to just be happy with yourself. It's just lovely.
That's a really important mindset to have. Another really important mindset I find is that you don't realize, but you don't want to be. First of all, you don't want to be famous. Like, being famous has a lot of drawbacks that no one ever tells you about.
Yeah.
Or they do tell you about, and you're like, but you're famous. Like, listen to an Eminem song.
Yeah.
Just any Eminem song. They're all about the same thing.
Well, the issue becomes you're not allowed to complain about it because you're successful. Like, oh, look at you making millions of dollars complaining about your life.
I just fucked up that food delivery truck.
And he's just ditching.
Well, he thinks I'm about to steal his shit.
I get how people are able to survive in this this horrible world. Is they wear the same clothes as the color of everything else.
You can't see
Like,
them.
that guy was almost impossible to see.
Yeah, and you definitely can't tell him apart from a soldier, which I'm sure is not good for life expectancy.
No, it's not so good. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh, focusing on your ability. I had a point, but
Well, about the famous thing, probably.
yes, the famous thing. Like, now people are like, oh, poor baby, making millions of dollars. It's not like, it doesn't matter how much money you have if you can't go anywhere, and you have to spend a lot of money just to go somewhere because you have to pay people to protect you, and then like Johnny Depp can watch any movie he wants. He's got the money to do it. He could probably rent out an entire theater if he felt like it, but I imagine sometimes he wants to just go to the movies like a person and stand in line and pay for a ticket and go in there like a normal person, but he couldn't. He'd be mobbed in almost every country in the world.
Absolutely. Not only would he be mobbed, but if you go out to a place like that, you also have to be worried about your safety, like above and beyond,
Yeah.
you know, keep a hand on me so that you don't get lost. Like, no, keep a hand on my bodyguards so that you don't get fucking snatched.
And the problem is once you're famous, that's it. You are now in you're in the eyes of the public, and even if you choose to fade because you want to do that, you're still criticized for leaving.
Yeah, I mean, look at Walking Phoenix.
Yeah, Walking Phoenix.
You know, as opposed to Flying Phoenix.
Exactly. Yeah, fucking... Never mind. I was going to embarrass somebody. You know who you are. The fuck was my point here? Less coffee before episodes next time, right?
Really, the coffee's fucking with your head.
It makes me focus too much. Like I can drink coffee all morning and be really good playing games or like editing these episodes and stuff like that, but it's really hard for me to talk when I'm up on the caffeine.
Okay.
I'm trying to come up with the guy's name. Well, there's a few. Do you remember the name of the guy? He was from like the 80s, I think. He's got a song called "It's Hip to Be Square."
What the fuck is this guy doing?
Crab walking?
Oh, he's pointing in towards? Oh my god! What are you guys... Anyways, it's hip to be square.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a song called hip to Be Square, and he was pretty big in like 80s, I think. And he just one day realized, I got enough money, I don't give a shit. He just moved out to a place in the middle of nowhere, has his own generator, does whatever he wants.
Oh, he just lives off the land.
Yeah, but people said like, "Fuck this guy, go. Well, you can't keep up, can't make any more fucking hits, huh?" Or people like oh, I had another one. I can't remember his name. I mean, there's plenty. Like you look at like a show like something popular, like really popular, like Jesus, fucking with the this episode. Sopranos. Look how few of the main actors that are still doing stuff.
In The Sopranos, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Even Gandolfini doesn't really seem to be doing much.
Gandolfini passed away.
No, I meant since then, because
Oh.
like, yeah,
I thought I was breaking the news to you. I'm sorry.
I'll be honest, I'd actually forgotten about that, but
He just wasn't doing things that were that popular. He was actually in a movie with Tom Hardy, very close to when he passed.
really,
It's called The Drop. It was very good.
I keep seeing that on Netflix, and it looks like it's an old ass movie.
No, it's super fucking slow. Holy shit.
Covers are so important nowadays.
Yes!
Because there's so many movies and so many shows that you literally do have to judge things by their cover. If
Yes.
you don't, you're gonna run out of fucking time.
You need to know that if you're creating anything, you need to know that if there's an opportunity for a single image to present your thing, you need to treat it properly. Don't just slam it together. Like most action films will take two or three or 1 to 4 of the main characters and put their images out of context with different lighting on the very front where they're all looking in different directions. It's like a really, really old action movie trope. And it ends up making your movie look like generic garbage. And I've seen really good movies with terrible covers, and I've seen great covers for terrible movies and games.
Well, they say never judge a book by its cover, but let's say your friend just got bit by a snake and you need to know what to do about snake bites. You're gonna run in there and you're gonna find the first book that has a fucking snake on the front of it, right?
Yeah.
Like you're
Especially
gonna...
if it's got a snake with a guy holding his leg and it says like how to treat snake bites.
Exactly! Like if you don't judge things by their covers, you're just kind of being exhaustive.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what YouTube's for other people to be exhaustive, and then you just get to reap the rewards of all the information they've gathered.
The other person I was trying to come up with was Rick Moranis. Next time on Brosplay, Rick Moranis.
We're gonna get rickrolled.
I love how the audio is right in our ear. Like I love when they die way over there. It's like they're right next to you.
Whoa!